Today we're going to take a look at the beaded cable chain stitch. This is a chain stitch variation with a bead between each chain. I'm working with 3 strands of regular cotton floss in the needle and a number 8 crewel needle. And I'm going to stitch along this line using size 11/0 round seed beads. So we'll start by picking up a seed bead and taking it down to the fabric. And once you have that situated, you're ready to start stitching. So bring that down to the fabric, hold on to your working thread, bring the needle up behind the working thread, wrap around the needle once, pass down into the fabric about a bead width away from where you started the stitch. And then you're going to pull through gently, leaving a loop of working thread on the front of the fabric for the chain, come up inside the loop, pull gently in the direction of stitching, and there's your first chain stitch. So now we'll do that again. Pick up a bead, take it down to the fabric, hold on to your working thread and bring the needle up behind it, wrap the thread around once, pass down into the fabric about a bead width away from the end of your last chain stitch, pull through, leave the loop of working thread on the front and come up on your line inside the loop for the chain stitch and pull through gently in the direction of stitching. So one more time, we'll pick up the bead and take it down to the fabric. This knot stitch that forms after the bead is the same movement that you would use to make a French knot, only you're just wrapping once. It's also the same movement that you would use to work the coral stitch. So pull through, leave the loop, come up inside the loop of working thread, pull gently in the direction of stitching, and then pick up a bead. Pull through, or pull it down to the fabric, push it all the way down, come up behind, wrap around once, pass it down into the fabric, and leave your loop. So we're going to work that to the end. Here I'm ending the line with a bead, so I want to end it with a knot right after the bead. All right, so that gives us the line. We're not quite finished yet. What I'm going to do here is switch to a single strand of floss, and I'm going to go back through each one of these beads and work one stitch right through each bead to secure it a little bit better on the fabric. This will help the beads sit up nice and straight, and it will keep them from shifting. So it's just a straight stitch through the bead. On this particular demonstration, I worked a back stitch through the rest of the beads. In some books, some instructors will say a back stitch is more secure. It really does not make a difference, especially with this stitch. You can just work a regular straight stitch. It'll be a lot faster. You come up on one side of the bead, go down on the other. If you want to work the back stitch, come up on the left side, go down on the right. If you're just working a straight stitch, come up on the right side, go down on the left. And of course that depends too on whether you're right-handed or left-handed. You can see that it's a little awkward to work the back stitch for me because I am right-handed. All right, so I'm going to do that all the way down the line of beads. As I pull through each of these stitches, I pull it pretty firmly so that those beads really sit up and stay secure. Here is the last pass through the bead, or the last bead, and then down into the fabric, and that, my friends, is the beaded cable chain stitch. Thanks for watching.